Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that foot. And Williams is in for a Bronco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw, Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Young. And the Broncos get there and take him down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Young to throw. That one complete till again. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Young. Flush to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Here now, 2nd and goal. Young to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And they take a knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now every...
Today, from Empower Field at
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Love. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. That's returnable now for Smith. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's Nix. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nix now on 1st and 10. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he's brought down. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Off the play fake. Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Off play action. Nix. He finds his man, complete. That's Sutton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 4, this is second down and 1. Again, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. They'll send Reed in motion left. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it second down and 11. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Working out of the gun. Love. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. Love. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. It leads to a first down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Eluding the pressure right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Packer, does the big boy have the juice? Down the left sideline. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now a second down throw for Love here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened. If I'd first get...
Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft from 4 yards out. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Nix.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
On play action, here's Nix.
Rolling to his right. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back to throw. Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Love now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll go play action with Nix. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Nix. Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
This 2nd and 4. Now it's Nix.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now a 2nd and 6.
Jacobs going to try the middle, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Here's Love.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Love looking to throw it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On play action. Love to throw.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
2nd down and 6 now.
Throwing. Love.
Quick slant to Watson.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Play fake. Here's Love. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. And Denver getting set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Nix to the air. Flush to his right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
2nd and 10.
Off play action. Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. The pass there complete to Sutton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are right back in this football game.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Love from the gun. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Love, they go play action now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Here's Smith to return it.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Nix.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
To throw is Nix.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Nix to throw on first down.
He finds his man, complete. It's Sutton.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
Off the play fake. Nix.
And he will have the first down. And even with the 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this nearly all the way down now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Sutton. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Javonte Williams.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Now Love. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Here comes 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's 1st and 10. Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. 35 seconds to play. Everything will come down here to this onside kick. And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First play, Watson to the air. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Watson. Incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Watson off play action. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On play action, now Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They go up the middle with Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Watson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Moore, the man in motion.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. So on fourth down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call. Back to throw, Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are once again back in front. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On play action, Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit halftime.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Now that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out comes Davante Adams and the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31. Rodgers now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Throwing is Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They'll run with Hall.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
One more time with Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And the return come out to the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On first down, Watson
gets this over the middle to Tillman.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Finding more on the out route for the completion.
A beautiful fake. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
This is 2nd and 8.
To throw is Watson. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jordan Akins taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Rodgers going to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Hall again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets will add to their fourth quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a first down throw, Watson. This will be caught. Judy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now 2nd and 3. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Watson. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Watson to throw.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Touchdown, Browns.
Elijah Moore.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
Now Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. This is 1st and 10. Now Watson. Able to find Judy.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw, Watson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Watson trying to get his guys moving.
Watson. Pass complete to Chubb. And this will be a first down as well, but the clock continues to move.
Watson on first down.
There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull it.